Scottie Scheffler is driving to the PGA Championship.
Wasn't he the #1 player in the world?
He is.
He is.
Still currently.
He is.
When you go to jail, you don't lose that?
Huh?
You don't lose that behind bars?
No.
Huh.
No. So
he's just made the cut. He's like 4th or 5th, tied for 4th or 5th at the time in the tournament. People are saying basically he's going to make a deep run in the weekend.
Got it.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, he's going to win.
Got it.
Yeah, he's on his way there. There is a car wreck that resulted in the death of a person. So
that he was not a part of.
He was not a
part of. That was like
an
hour before he got there.
So he is trying to get to the tournament.
Yeah, to his job.
He has to drive through or close to the crime scene.
The lane that they had set apart for players and like staff of the golf course was now blocked.
According to him,
he
communicated who he was.
Sure.
So did the person that was with him.
Sure.
And he started going.
Yeah. Who are they talking to? The police, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently there was a cop who
he
didn't have his
famously
body
drives
cam
himself.
on. Yeah.
This is also an issue.
I was about to say, what's happening here? Why is he driving himself?
Cop didn't have the body cam on.
Yeah.
Cop claimed that he was dragged.
Cop didn't have the body cam on.
Yeah, is that surprising?
What is this?
So
I don't need this.
So here, let me get into some nuance here.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, there is an entire task force assigned to the golf tournament who understand golfers,
Golf cops.
Got it. I like it.
Go ahead, keep
I
going.
want off.
Come
I
on,
want to
Dan.
quit.
Dan, you locked into the
we need you,
podcast.
Dan.
Come
We
on, big
need
dog.
you, Dan. We
Come
need
on
you.
in here. Welcome.
That understand when they can see someone's face, they're like, "Cool, you play
come on.
golf.
Yeah.
Like I've seen you before."
Got it.
And they can quickly, without looking at credentials, nuance through who's supposed to be here, who's not supposed to
Got
be.
it.
Then, but because of this accident, it brought a wave of
Regular cops.
shutting stuff
They ain't
down.
got time for this.
Who are dealing with a dead body,
Yeah.
A lot.
an investigation,
Right.
those types of things.
Facts.
Well, one of the golf cops, we'll just call him that way,
Yes.
saw Scottie drive up and is like, "Hey, drive around."
Got you.
Like drive on the.
Is he trying to keep his job?
Because he's like, "Hey, you're Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
you have
got
tee
somewhere
time
to
in an
be.
hour."
Yeah.
Get on
And
up
but at this point in time, they hadn't delayed the tournament. They ended up delaying the tournament.
Right.
But most of the golfers had to turn around and drive like 20
route.
minutes around
Oh, wow.
and go in
That's a real
another
detour. Yeah.
another thing.
Got you.
So Sky's like, "I gotta go."
I
So he starts driving on the median.
Boom.
Non-golf cop comes up and is like, hey, you can't do that. He's like, hey, I talked to that guy. And then this guy starts to turn up the volume and is like, you can't do that, da-da-da-da. Well, Sky is like rolling. They're like talking and like he's basically
he's still
rolling.
Like at a
conversation.
Chick-fil-A drive-through. Yeah, let me get a...
And so then this cop proceeds to jump on the hood of the car.
Oh, that was an escalation.
Interesting move there.
That was an escalation?
I can't say that in my experience with, not my personal experience, but what we've seen what cops doing is they usually don't jump on the car.
You don't think that's part of their training for them
No.
to be like, if a car's not stopping,
I don't know what their training is,
throw
but what I have
yourself on
seen
the hood
is
of it.
they'll draw the weapon.
The phrasing was he attached himself to the vehicle.
Got it. That's how you write it up in a report. Got me. An
Okay.
attachment.
And so,
paperclip.
and then apparently he like kept on driving for like the car
Kept on
kept
driving with
rolling.
me on the car?
So
It's a bold move.
and then that is therefore he got charged with a felony assaulting a police officer because he was driving the vehicle while the cop was attached to it.
My.
The real sad part of
Them
it,
$80
and then we
pants.
can get into it,
Them $80
is
pants.
that
Oh,
he
the
goes out
police
and
cop?
shoots like 67
You gotta be careful with
the
the
next
word.
day.
You can't go copping
Like,
and shoot.
He goes, so,
He went a real quick
he
transition.
He
Golf
goes to
shoots.
jail.
Yeah.
Goes to jail.
In handcuffs. Gets booked.
He's the orange, right?
He's
He's in
the
the orange
orange.
mugshot.
Yeah.
Ends up stretching in the jail cell. Gets out. Makes his tee time because they had delayed it. Goes out and shoots 67.
Wait, he got out the same
68.
day?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, within hours.
an hour.
I think just used the F word.
He did say felony. We heard the same thing. Felony. Back at work on the
Back
golf course.
the same day?
With no. Dave makes it feel like 18, 20. It was like 4 hours or something like that.
Oh
right?
no, it was like 2.
2 hours. Yeah, it was
I
something
think
like
he was
that.
still zipping up his
Yeah.
This man was
jumpsuit.
still watching in-game?
You going to jail? Oh, I'm not. Okay, get back
They
out
had
of
a
this.
TV. They were watching a TV of him, the
Yeah.
live report of him. himself.
My.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So yeah, so he shows back up, goes out and shoots 67.
That's great.
On
Does
Friday.
his job.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. Golf pop. I
So
have a
I'm
question
wrong.
for you.
This was Friday.
Friday.
The Saturday he shoots 73.
Yeah.
73.
Like the hangover of everything that happened.
Boom, boom, boom.
But then
That's
he goes back out and shoots 60 something on Sunday. If you had taken his average score,
Sure.
and he had shot that on Saturday,
Yeah.
he would have won the
He would
golf
have won the
tournament.
golf
So I was going to ask how, because I've never had to play golf like that. How much? I understand it takes a lot of mental. Like,
Sure.
just kind of explain like what that might do off like throw off your rhythm. Just not. I'm not saying you've been to
going to jail.
Yeah, not saying, but I'm just saying like
because I
imagine like what did he miss?
I think like the day he went back out like will go down in history of like one of the craziest but also like mentally strong like performances ever of like this dude literally just came from jail. Like there were so many tweets. Max Homa, who's like a very funny golfer, tweeted out like literally a guy from jail beat me today.
From jail beat me today.